You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Give me all. Okay, dang, sorry. I'm starting this video a bit late, but we were in this trade. We were just consolidating here. I'm expecting this drawn liquidity right here, this fair value gap, to get taken out or get mitigated, and I'll probably take my profits here. But 5 minute is saying before I entered that it's projecting price to come back down to this -2 standard deviation. So I'm kind of looking for around this area of take profit or this low here. But I really want to start trailing my stop as soon as we tap this 1 minute fair value gap here. And I don't think price will come back up to this level because we did just inverse this fair value gap here, and we do have like this little BPR here now also. So we should respect it and just keep continuing down to the downside here. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Alright, we're about to reach this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Don't mind my sister in the back room, in the background I meant. We're coming into this BPR here pretty much. So as soon as we touch it, I'm going to start to look to trail my stop here. I kind of want -2 standard deviation, so we'll see what happens here. We're about to tap this, hopefully. So we're not tapping this 1 minute fair value gap right here. So I'm going to start to trail my stop from this candle here. Like I said, we should see -2 standard deviation right here. So I'll move my stops right here now. Okay, we're stopped out here, which is perfectly fine. Just a little bit over a little bit under 2 RR here, which is nothing wrong. Like I said, this was a risk-free trade after all. Like I wanted this fair value gap here, but I was going to trail my stops at this trade right here. But nice little 85 tick. I am up. Oh, let me get rid of this order just in case we do get filled. I am up. Oh, is this gonna? Okay, this is not gonna work. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are up about 900 bucks on the day, so I'm not really too worried about that. Still, I'm pretty sure I'm up like a little bit on the week, so we'll see. It's only Wednesday too, so we'll have to see throughout for Thursday and Friday. But like I said, I wanted this fair value gap right here. Got a pretty good entry at resistance, technically resistance, but it was a good trade overall. Alright everyone, this is the trade recap of today's trades. Today it is May 1st, and we did not go live on the YouTube. We pretty much just traded by ourselves today, and we are up about 900 bucks. This is a market after right now, so yeah, so I can't show you the P&L or whatever, but we are up about 900 bucks. So let's get right into the trades. Basically, I took this first trade here after news happened here. So basically what happened here was that I entered a short here. I was pretty much bearish on the day. Going into the day, I was pretty much bearish because we were pushing into this bearish imbalance here. And yeah, basically everything was screaming bearish at the time. And I was like, fuck it, we're going short. So then price was kind of just dumping down, and I was expecting this low to get taken out here and potentially these lows down here on the sell side liquidity here. So basically then what I did was I was like, okay, look, I'm going to enter my shorts at this fair value gap right here, and I had my stops originally at this high just to be safe, just in case we just decide to wick it out and everything. I had my stops right here at this high, and then pretty much price disrespected this fair value gap right here, the one that I entered on, and then created another imbalance right here. So at the time we were respecting it, and I was like, okay, look, I'll add another contract if we displace through this. I ended up adding another contract, so we got filled around here, around this area here, and I moved my stops to this high, which never got taken out, and we ended up taking one profit off at this low here, and the rest was to break even. So I made about 400 bucks off that trade because price was very volatile at the time. It was about like 100 tick play, so I took $400 off of that, and the other one was stopped to break even. And then This trade right here was a pretty decent trade. I like this trade a lot. So basically we came up, right? We had this OTE range here. If you draw your fib from here to here, this OTE range, we tap OTE level here. And I was like, okay, look, this looks great. I want to see a 1 minute break of structure. So we broke structure. We never broke structure here. Actually, we were just kind of just consolidating here. We come back up, sweep out this high, tapping this 1 minute imbalance here also. And I was like, okay, this looks even better. We tap this 1 minute imbalance here. We break structure to the downside with no fair value gaps though. So I was like, okay, look, I'm still gonna wait because at the time we were still in this bullish imbalance here, and I was like, okay, we need to break structure here. So I want to see us break structure to the downside here, and we ended up breaking structure at this low here. And then I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and enter at this break of structure here, and I ended up getting filled up here right here. So then we had no bearish imbalances here that I was wanting to take because we were slowly just grinding down, and I wanted to see this 1 minute fair value gap get taken out because this is the 1 minute fair value gap that was not mitigated. Because after sweeping out this low here, this was the first fair value gap right here, and plus we had this little breaker here, and yeah, so my target was this fair value gap down here. So then price came up, I got filled here around this level here, and price decides to just come back up. And here we go. I was like, okay, we need to run through this imbalance here, and I only had one contract at this time, and we keep respecting this imbalance here until we finally break past this imbalance. And I was like, okay, look, now this looks really good right here. I think, yeah, this is where we break the imbalance, and I was like, okay, look, I'm still looking to target here, pretty much come down, and then we tap it right, and then I ended up trailing my stop instead because if you look at the 5 minute here, standard deviation was projecting price to come down to the low of day here. Standard deviation was projecting price to come down to this low here. So I was like, okay, I'll either take my profits at standard deviation or trail my stop. So then we tap this 1 minute imbalance, and I trailed my stop to this high, and we ended up getting stopped out. And right here, this is where I took my profits here, and then we ended up just riding up. And yeah, we are up about $900 today on the trades. And yeah, those were the two trades that we took. But yeah, those were the trades that we took today by myself. Made some profit. Up about 900, almost $1,000 today. And yeah, those are the trades we took. And here's like a little clips of me like recording the trade. Some of them was late. So, but yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.